All right. Thanks. Yep, definitely lonely. Okay, we're starting day 4. Optimistic the weather's going to stay good. Got another 20 miles to do today. Our last big push off the hills and down into Cumbria. All right, let's hope it's a good one. That's where we come from yesterday, and now we go west to this side. Follow me here, back onto the Hadrian's Wall way. Here's the wall, day 4. So yeah, we're just past, like I said, just the last day we just passed the halfway. There's the twice brewed in way down there, the halfway point of the wall. This is the area here, is the halfway point apparently, windshield it's called, and the highest point of the wall, just up here. So up there is the highest point of the wall, then it's downhill from now on, well with short uphill undulations, but generally overall downhill towards the west coast. Let's go. It marks the very top windshield, this trig point or beacon. Here we go. It's mainly downhill all the way now, isn't it? So yeah, this section of the wall's got a lot of very steep bits. Like here, gotta be careful, watch your footing. I'm showing it's another very steep downward path here. Yeah, you just gotta be careful on the way down. Brilliant views though, out to the west, up to the north towards Scotland, the Cheviot Hills there. Wonderful really. So yesterday we had sheep on the wall, and now we've got cow on the wall. Fantastic section of the wall here, just been going on for like a couple of miles. At Core Gap, there was a turret on the wall, a mile castle, and then yeah, the wall just been going on before and after. It's brilliant. It's just after windshields. We were just talking about how it wasn't for Emperor Hadrian we wouldn't be here. We saw Hadrian's temple in Rome and I thought, well, why not go and see Hadrian's Wall? And that turned into the idea for a walk. It's on for quite a while. I think there's a fort coming up soon again, another fort. And we're going to hopefully at some point be entering Cumbria today as well. From Northumberland into Cumbria. Okay, so we've reached a little fort here, going down towards the lake. Very scenic. Okay, we've stopped for a little picnic break. 11's is. And the 2-hour walk till we get to, is it Gillisland, William? Gillisland? Yeah. I never see that place. It's a place near a big Roman fort. Is it Birdserwold Roman fort? Anyway, we're going to stop there for lunch in 2 hours, about 1 PM. It's a nice day. Good walking conditions. Nice picnic area here. Can't complain. Right, on we go. Look at that arch. That's interesting, isn't it? What is that? Look at that. A little bridge or a stream or something. Okay. Untouched wall here. Now here's a lonely scene. We've got a field full of cows over here, and then a sad lonely bull behind the wall, looking on longingly. Alright. Thanks. Yep, definitely lonely. And all the female ones just over here grazing. You'll get released in there one day, I'm sure, but maybe not now because the season's passed, hasn't it? Right, Mrs. Cow. So we did enter a forest. Look at this tree that's fallen over. This huge tree that's collapsed there. Wow. That's lots of trees are down in this forest. Must have been a big storm. Now going through this nice forest. Okay, so changing scenery along the Hadrian's Wall path now. Okay. Nice. So it's up a very wild ridge, started drizzling, but look at the scenery here. Look at the thing we see all the way down there, all the way to the Solway Firth where we're going. Now then, we're at Walltown Crags, turret 45A on the Empire's Edge. Here's William Arrest, and here's the tower, Walltown Crags. Yeah, and they're probably proud of their achievement apparently, because they inscribed stones they left, and one stone was found from the 20th Legion, Valeria Vitrix, 180 AD view of the situation. It's like that. Okay, here's the wall out of the wind, so we're waiting for William. There we are. Here he comes. It's quite peaceful down here, William, out of the wind. Yeah. Look at that. Typical scenery along Hadrian's Wall. Okay, we're on a very scenic part of the walk through Adelaide, and apparently this way there's a labyrinth. I'm not going to go that way, but that sounds interesting. But unfortunately, Hadrian's Wall goes this way. Okay, we're passing Greenhead, and there's actually a castle up here. Okay, so I said we're at a castle. I didn't know what the name of it was. Here we are. It is Thirlwell Castle. Thirlwell Castle. Okay, it was a family home at one point apparently, built from recycled Roman stone to repel attacks from the border raiders in the 15th and 16th centuries. Okay, this is our first railway crossing of the journey now. Luckily it's green, it says it's clear, so we can cross. This is the main line between Newcastle and Carlisle that we took to get to Newcastle on the way here. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm actually getting soaked. Time to put on the ponchos. Okay, so we've got wildflowers in the vellum next to us. Yeah, very scenic. And the rain has held off. Yeah, surprisingly, just we put our ponchos on. Brilliant. So within half a mile of our lunch stop, there's suddenly been a huge downpour. So we decided to wait it out under this tree. So hopefully, we're going to wait it like 5 minutes, and if the rain has stopped by then, we'll just go. If it hasn't stopped, we'll have to make a decision about what to do. Alright, so the rain is kind of stopping. We kept on walking. We're in Gilsland, and this is a really, really exciting part of our journey now. Okay, and look where we are coming into right now. Look at that. Alright, Cumbria. Cumbria. Wow. We've made it. Alright, William? Yeah. So we walked from Newcastle to Cumbria so far, and there we are. There's the Northumberland sign just here where we've just left. We've been walking Northumberland ever since we left Newcastle, and now we're in Cumbria. So we've had lunch at the Meg Cafe. It's the House of Meg Cafe in Gilsland, and yeah, we are now refreshed a bit after our tea, hot chocolate cakes, and brie and cranberry, some paninis even. So we're now refreshed. The rain has held off again, and we're back on Hadrian's Wall path, and we can still see the wall ahead of us. We have reached the Birdeswold Roman Fort. Okay. Great, let's go. That's the study centre, and now we're going to keep going. We haven't got time to visit the actual fort, unfortunately, but we've been to a few before. Okay, right, here we are at Birdeswold West, turret 49B of the wall. Very long stretch here, going back all the way to the fort. So now we're entering a spooky wood. Check it out. Very dark and spooky looking, this wood. Wow. This is probably the darkest and spookiest wood we've been in so far on this path. The others were forests, but this is a proper old ancient wood. Look at that. Combe Crag Wood. So where we are. There's the trusty acorn. Wow. Alright. See you later. Right, just realised this is the Roman military road here. Right, really straight road built by the Romans along Hadrian's Wall to reinforce from Carlisle. Okay, obviously now used as a proper road, but look at this, the Roman military road. Really good for cycling at the moment, I think. Look at these cows. On the ear is written Wagyu beef on the ear, the tag. So all of these cows are going to make Wagyu beef. These are very tasty cows, but it is a bit cruel, yeah, maybe to brand them so early, but you're tasty cows. Wagyu cows. We decided to try and feed the cow and it's not interested. Oh well, it failed. You tried. Here's a precious fragment of mighty wall. It's Hare Hill. Contender for spookiest tree of the walk so far. Whoa, wonder what's in that hole. So it's turned out to be a nice sunny evening and we're arriving in the village of Walton now. It's about an hour away from our final destination at Ithrington. Okay, crossing a river here is the King's Water, I think it's called. King's Water, a tributary of the Irthing River. And William reckons that it's red because of limestone, some chemical in limestone, some calcium in the limestone. Oh, here we are at the Sally. This is our accommodation for the night. I've done 50,357 steps, probably about 25 miles, I have to work it out, but yeah, longer than expected. Here we are. Anyway, the next 2 days are going to be much better. That's the end of day 4 at the Sally. Okay, alright William. Farrers, yeah. Kendall, coffee, merchants, here.